Oh, I don't know why, but sometimes we just need escape. Now Jerry's got his boots on and he's dragging us out and far away. It's a fever.
Kia ora, kia ora, kia ora, no mai, haere mai. Welcome to another episode of Tararua Fever. Ki te whakaronga mai koe o te Tararua Fever, the podcast that is anything and everything to do with tramping in the Tararua Ranges. Ko Jerry Vanania Toku Ingoa. I'm your host Jerry, or as always the imposter who just loves to yarn about tramping in the Tararua Ranges. And there's a very particular reason that there's a different format this week. We're going to do something quite off-piste, so to speak. To kick things off, I'm joined by my lovely darling, Lexi. How are you, darling?
I'm very well. Thank you for having me, Jerry.
Kia ora. No, it's very nice to have you on the show. And the reason that you're with me right now is because we just have a small announcement.
That we do?
We're not really wanting to make everything about us, but we thought we'd...
Yeah. Hate people that do that.
Yeah. But should we just go with it?
Yeah. We're having a baby.
We're having a baby. We're expecting.
Breeding.
Yeah.
Repopulating the earth that so desperately needs it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so, as such, it kind of changes things for us for a wee while. Our lives change a little bit. We will have a dependent. And it may mean that I won't be able to go tramping for a little while.
For a little while. Yeah, for a little while.
Yeah.
But not forever. Nothing is forever.
No, I mean, we certainly hope to rear this child...
hate us.
In the front pack.
Hate us.
In the backpack.
As we drag it out tramping.
Yeah, and at some stage it'll probably start walking and it'll have to
right.
carry a pack. I'm pretty sure Co's had me in a pack and tramping boots at the age of about 6 going around the Orongaronga coastline and over the southern
He
saddle.
raised you right.
Yeah, so hopefully we can do the same.
Yeah.
You didn't want me to say this before, but I'm going to say it anyway, that you've given me a bit of a dispensation.
I object to this. I object. Yeah.
Well, when Kentos, our lovely friend, and his partner had a baby, we went up to Jumbo Hut for the night. We stayed at the Holsworth Road Inn and went up to Jumbo Hut, and it was an awesome, lovely weekend away with some lovely fellow lads.
They're introducing a new, rite of passage, which is the male baby shower.
The male baby shower?
Yeah.
There's not so many games involved as such as we just walk to a destination and go stay there and come back.
So Jerry would like his very own male baby shower.
You're allowing it.
I'm not. I object.
Okay, I won't frame it like that. But we do have a plan to go into the Tararuas Ranges in Wellington. We're based here in Christchurch.
We kumasabi?
Yeah.
You.
Me. You're not tramping right now.
Not tramping
You're out
right
of tramping,
now.
yeah. And I've handpicked a select group of friends, some of which have never been tramping the Tararua Ranges before. So this is going to be fun. So in this next segment, I'll introduce the gang.
Thank you for having me, Jerry.
You're most welcome. Thanks for coming, darling. Love you.
All good, bro. Just
you can always do introductions afterwards, you know.
Good. It's all good, Jezza.
Okay, I'll just start riffing. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so in doing this tramp, this idea, this pre-baby adventure, the boys have called it on the Facebook chat, Jerry's Final Tramp. I'd like to think of it as a baby moon without my baby. But I've decided to invite a few of my best mates on a tramping trip into the Tararua Ranges. So without further ado, I'll introduce each and every one of them individually. We'll start with Kentos. Kent, you're a former speaker on this program. You're a very good mate of mine who's gone on many a trip with me. Kia ora, bro.
Kia ora, Jerry. Super excited to be here and excited for the adventure ahead. It'll be memorable, I believe.
I think in coming up with this idea, you're one of the first people I contacted.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't show any objection. I'd contacted you well in advance. And
yep. No, and I did the same thing with Bowie. Before Bowie was born, headed up the hills with some boys. So I'm a big supporter of the pre-baby tramp.
Well, you're 100% the inspiration. That trip up to Jumbo Hut for the night.
That's right.
I was trying to think of who are my core group of mates would I like to go tramping, and I consulted you first.
Yes.
But let's move on. Next up, Goodall. Nick Goodall. How are you today, mate?
Yeah, good, Jerry. Good, Jerry. Very excited for, at the very least, this discussion. I'm not sure about levels of excitement for the actual tramp, but I am keen to get along. And, once you launched the podcast, it made me think, why have we not been on a tramp together? I've run the Tararua mountain race. I've done quite a few events like Jumbo Holdsworth or other running with mates as training runs for these types of events before. So I've been in those hills and those ranges, just never with you. But as you say, being good mates and always the connection being football, we haven't quite branched that one to go across to the trails of the Tararua Ranges. So I am keen to, get hauled along this event that you're calling it. And especially if I'm not the most or the least experienced, because then at least I won't feel like the one that's getting dragged along so much. I just got to borrow some gear for some people. I think I'll be okay.
Goodall, when I first came up with the crazy idea to start a podcast on Champion the Tararuas Rangers, I felt very supported by you, mate, because I think you've listened to most of them and you sometimes message me about them. Obviously, you don't have to say what it is, but you've got your own one for work, which is awesome. So you're a little bit of my inspiration as well, man. But I was also familiar with you doing those races. And you're one of my football mates. We've played football for so many years together. I know just athletically, you're sweet. I think you've got.
Well, I'm getting older these days, so I'm wondering about that a little bit more and more. But one way or another, I'll fight my way through.
Yeah. Well, one of the other last reasons why I thought of you is because after Alan and I went into went up the Tararua River, you messaged me saying, "Jerry, when can I come?" And so here we are. We're doing this.
I have listened to every podcast of yours. So, that has got me wondering and listening to these great stories and the times you have and the amazing people you've spoken to. So, that has been, making me keen to get amongst it. And as I said, I think I've got most of the gear. I'll definitely be in my trail running shoes. I'm not buying any special boots. So I'm sure that'll get me through. But I do need to borrow a few things like an actual pack that lasts more than, just some food and a bit of emergency gear and a proper sleeping bag too that's lightweight but actually warm. So, two probably core things, but we'll get there.
I've got a heading here saying gear and dinners, so we'll get onto that soon.
Does Uber Eats not deliver there?
No, apparently not.
Oh,
no.
Okay.
Heli Eats, no, it's not a thing. Right, Duncan Wilson. How are you, mate?
Good, thanks. I think it's fair to say we're sliding down the enthusiasm scale as we go along. I think the last time I went tramping was about 18 years ago by my maths. So then that was when I was in high school. So, we'll see how it looks. Probably also going to be a fair weather tramper. If it's looking a bit shit, I'm going to duck out, but I'm sure I can meet you at the pub afterwards.
All right. I mean, you're again we're all pretty good football mates here, but again, I think you and I are pretty close. We've never done this sort of stuff before though. And so I was trying to push into something new here that you might not have experienced with us. It might be cold and miserable, but that's half the fun of it. And I'm hoping that I can get you to lean into that.
Oh, look, maybe I'll love it. Maybe I'll become an avid tramper. I don't think I will, but...
You live at the entrance of Kapa Kapa Nui. Do you know how much I envy you every day when I wake up in Christchurch?
Yeah, there's a hill with a bush on it behind me.
Being very thankful for my life down here, but I'm not. You sense my frustration, so I want to bring you in at least this one time. But at the same time, only whatever you're comfortable with. And I totally get it. I will be begrudgingly accepting of your decision if you do not otherwise want to come. But expect heavy peer pressure. Okay, I'm done.
Thanks, Jez.
Okay, and last but not least, I'm sure we all know this guy from the podcast. He runs a segment of the podcast here. What's it called, Al?
It's Knob of the Week, Jerry. With supplemental Know Your Knobs occasionally when I come up with something. So hello to you all. I have obviously strong views about luxury, comfort. And I look out the window across the Tararua Ranges from here, and it's in a cloud right now. And I remember how cold I was in February, in a good time, on my only tramp. And I think, this will be challenging. This will be more than challenging, because I was nippy in February. I ranged from nippy to freezing cold during that evening / night / morning, and that was February, Jerry. So sell it to me. why is this a good idea?
It's not a good idea, Ellen. It's going to be
Right.
cold and miserable and possibly quite wet. All the things that we conventionally don't like in life. Yes, I
Yeah. I mean, I'll ask. I mean, only you and Kent seem super keen. Nick, you obviously have done some crazy things. So I'm just going to ask, like when I got this message, my head went, no, that's not a good idea, right? I'm just here largely for the laugh. Like, I don't think I'll make it to. I might make it to the car park to wave you off, like. But like, what was it, Kent? That when Jerry said, "Let's go for a weekend tramp in middle of August, in the coldest and wettest part of the year," what made you go, "Yeah, I'm in"? Like, what is it about it that really makes you say, "Yes, that's exciting"?
Mate, just getting out there. Well, catching up with Jerry.
Yeah,
that's kind of the.
You could do
the
that
main...
on a sofa, though.
I could. Mate, for this trip in particular, was the idea of just getting out there with some new people and people new to the Tararuas, because I mean that might be quite entertaining, but also, yeah, I think it's a good idea and super podcast episode, I thought, as well.
I thought so too. I mean, I'll put this one to you. How can you ever enjoy life if you've never just suffered a bit?
Right, so it's about the suffering. That's the good bit.
And
Well,
the hot chips at the other end, Al. The fish and chips when you exit the Tararuas,
Right.
the best fish and chips you'll have in your life.
Because you've been miserable for 4 whole days.
Exactly.
Right. I mean, yeah. I wanted like some kind of answer, like the beauty of nature in the morning when it's 4 degrees is, but no, it's literally like it's really bad, but afterwards you feel a bit better. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I do get a high off that, especially
the high off the pain or the misery of it or what, like
views and all of it.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to like put the idea down. I just want to understand. I'm from the West Midlands in England. Like, there's nothing there. It's really boring. There's no hills or anything. There's no one intrepid there, I don't think. So like, I don't understand the appeal of this, and that's what I'm trying to get from you all is why is Nick going? Yeah, I want to run across a hill and be cold and uncomfortable for days. I'm going to chase everything.
Yeah.
Like, what's the selling point?
My philosophical answer, all joking aside, stripping life back to the simple things. That's it. You're just like, you brew up a warm cup of tea, you light the fire. Your main aim is to stay warm and dry.
I see, yeah.
The mortgage is out the window, everything's out the window. It's survival. It's one foot in front of the other. That's your weekend. If you do that, you've done well. Everything else gone until Monday.
That's a good answer. That's a very good answer.
Well, I propose this. We'll get on to the next couple of points and see if we can sort of try convince you along the way. And there may be some negotiations there that we might be able to.
Right, yeah.
So I thought we'd discuss the destination. And I've got 2 ideas.
Yeah.
We either go to Peng Creek or Waitewaewae. So this means that we'd be leaving from the Otaki Forks, Kapiti Coast side. And they've got a new road. I haven't seen that.
I've driven it. Lovely.
Very good. Very good. I thought we could leave on the Friday afternoonish because I thought we could spend our first night at Tararua Lodge, which basically means that we turn up in Otaki Forks car park and walk 2 minutes and then we're at the hut.
Literally 2 minutes.
Bowie walked there last weekend, so easy.
Yeah.
He's 2.5.
Right.
Are all the days going to be like that?
It's just a wee precursor. Full disclosure, Ken, you've been to Tararua Lodge. Do you want to describe it?
Less ratty than it was when I was last there, so that was good. It's lovely location, set just off the, I don't actually know what river.
It's the Eastern Waitararu Forks.
Beautiful spot. It doesn't get very warm. Like, I checked the woodshed, it was empty. So I think, to be honest, it wouldn't be a silly idea if we want to have a nice comfy night and a few brews, and actually just that night be fairly comfortable. I'd be open to taking in a little bit of wood, because there's a wheelbarrow and you can just take it from the car back to the hut, and then you have a warm, comfy night. Warm in quotation marks, because by 2 or 3 it'll be cold, but it's essentially a backcountry hut right by the car park. No frills.
It's an easy exit as well, Alan.
And it's an easy exit in the morning, or it's we've had such a wonderful time, let's just do 2 nights here.
It's an 18 bunk hut,
Yep.
so there's a good chance that there'll be other people there as well.
Oh, right, other strange people. Yeah, that's another like thing that is like. Well, I don't really socialise much, even with people I do like. So like,
I mean,
yeah.
Yes, there will be other folk there, that's a guarantee.
Like Jerry told me a story once about just like literally he was in a hut on his own and then somebody just appeared out of the woods and then just like had to like sit with this stranger in the middle of the woods for a night. And he like sounded like it was a great experience, and I think no. Oh, sorry, I mean like that doesn't sound like something I'm into either, to be honest. Like talking to a complete stranger. I feel like Nick would love it, Kent would love it, Duncan would be on my side.
It's going to be most of the trip, I think, Alan.
Yeah.
Jezza met the love of his life just like that. Look at that, perfect.
But it's these two with the strongest English roots too that are the most against it. Like that's what gets me.
Yeah.
how classically British of you, Al.
Yeah. Well, I have to represent, don't I?
You do a great job.
Thanks.
And I was thinking, look, if it is nice weather, we could pitch a tent and just be sort of separate a little bit away from the hut if need be. There's a big space there for camping.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
that's an option as well.
So if we're taking wood in, does that mean there's the ability to take beers in too? Because that's part of my appeal here. Is like you said, it's the time with the lads. It's, to be honest, time away from day-to-day lifehood with young children in my family. There's appeal to that. But beers have to go alongside catching up with the lads, right? So I'm just wondering how many beers and how much do they weigh to be put in our packs? But if it's close to the car park, then, sounds like it'll be all right.
You probably can. I mean, look, good away. I used to bring a bottle of wine tramping with me every now and then, but now I kind of don't take much. But this is a bit of a different occasion, so I'm totally okay with that. I mean,
Kent said they've got a wheelbarrow, so how much can you fit in a wheelbarrow?
Yeah, it's a wheelbarrow.
This is where spirits come into their own, tramping. Volume to strength. This is the win. This is the winner, and whiskey in an emergency situation is also good. So yes, I think I'll be bringing something along those lines.
A bottle of whiskey will warm you up too, Alan.
Yeah. A fireball.
good. I forgot to say, I always have a flask with.
Sure.
That doesn't even count.
And I want to make it quite clear that we're still operating within the realms of what is safe.
Very responsible, Jerry.
Finn can edit that bit out.
Okay. There's another aspect of gear and dinner. I talked about that before. Do we want to do gear or the dinner first?
Is it going to be rehydrated, Jerry?
100%. We're starting with dinner. Okay. So I put it on the chat that we all had that I was happy to make dinner for both nights for all of us. So I've redone what I think we did, for us, Al, was
Chili.
Chili.
Yeah.
Normally, it's the Nadia and Vegeful nachos recipe.
Sounds good.
They're fantastic.
Lovely.
And, minus the actual corn chips, I thought we could rehydrate it with rice.
Mm.
Very nice.
Yeah. If we're real close to the car park, a small head of broccoli or a few carrots to go alongside.
Yum.
And then for the next night, which I haven't made yet, but because I have made the chili, is a dal.
Perfect.
Again, I thought we could just do it with rice, nice and easy. And again, rehydrating it.
Then you can fit it in your pocket, can't you? That's the best bit.
Well, I can travel.
Pull your dinner out of your pocket in a little plastic bag. Oh, yeah.
I'm concerned how much weight I'm going to be taking to Wellington in my pack, but I think we can divvy it up all good once we're at the other end, right? Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I'm just going to have like 15 protein bars, I think, just in case.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we can also go through some of that. So, are you open to Scroggin as well, Nick?
Of course.
It's always quite good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always bring a couple of bags of lollies.
Couple of bags of pork crackling. That's always my guilty pleasure. Salty pork crackling.
Kentos, you are cheeky. I love your pork crackling. So then there's the question mark of gear, and as you were sort of saying before, Goodall, that you're feeling a little undercooked in that area. What about you, Duncan? Did you try
Oh, I'm entirely undercooked. I got some
Whoa.
boots and I got a pack from Kent yesterday, and that's
Amazing.
in sum total of the
Yeah.
stuff that I have.
There's a certain level of commitment has been made. He's picked up a couple of bits of gear, so
From someone who lives 10 minutes down the road from me.
I've got a Lex's sleeping bag that she said she can donate. And I've got my dad's sleeping bag that he's happy to donate, and both of them are pretty cozy. So that's both of you sorted, Goodall and Duncan. And I rang Outdoor Bivouac the other day because I was really stumped on a pack for you, Goodall.
Oh, I've already sorted it, mate. I got my mate Darren's looking me up. He's going to give me a sleeping bag as well. So I'm actually all sorted now.
Okay.
He's got the pack and the sleeping bag, and I've got everything else. So I think I'm done.
Yeah. Basically, a lot of that is you're covered then. As long as you've both got a good raincoat, Duncan, maybe I've got one lined up for you. There and warm underwear, under clothing, like your polyprops and just warm pairs of socks or a jersey and stuff like that. We should be sweet. In terms of the destinations, Pen Creek is. Sorry, I just had this up before. Right, sorry. So in terms of destinations, Pen Creek is basically just off the Southern Crossing. You hike up to Field Hut from Otaki Forks. It's a bit of a slow climb. It's not as steep, too steep a climb.
And do you stay at Pen Creek Hut? I've just Googled that. Is that the hut?
Yeah, well,
it's not a woodshed. That's the hut.
It's tiny.
it's a 6-month.
Oh wow. 6-bunk hut.
have
Okay,
a look
all
at have a look at
got it.
Waitewaewae as well, Nick. That's a bit less confronting. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm just trying to think of the time differences for us. I think Pen Creek's probably a little bit shorter in terms of distance.
But Kent has literally just described the accommodation there as confronting, which is
After the first one.
like, I don't know.
Well, Nick's reaction was
Like-
quite perfect.
Yeah. Yeah.
Doesn't it have a front door, does it?
It does.
Oh.
I mean, again, like when you're talking January or something, like, yeah, that sounds lovely. Like, yeah, that sounds really
But
nice.
this is the thing, Alan.
This is the middle of
Are you
August.
sure it's not just a toilet block?
They didn't have full control over, their pregnancy. So this is, they can't just pick and choose the days they go.
But like, we could just celebrate everything in January. No,
He'll have a baby by
I'm
then.
not sure you quite understand the point of this is Jube's last tramp.
Yeah,
Waitewaewae looks nice.
Waitewaewae's got a deck and yeah.
Yeah. That looks like 4-star.
Yes.
and a door. Has it got a door?
It looks like it.
Luxury.
It's got a helipad, Al. Actually.
Oh,
It does.
I'll meet you there then. Yeah.
Just only think about that going in, though. You don't want to think about why you need a helipad. Don't think about why you need the helipad for the way out. That's not the way to think of.
No.
So Pen Creek's the 6-bunker, and I was thinking that it'd be good to get there nice and early if we all want to have a bunk. And we'd probably be taking up most of them anyway. Also noting that Ben Cotter's not on this call, but is
And
coming.
Oscar Perry may also be coming, so we've overfilled the hut.
So we might need a TT if we go to Pen Creek. Waitewaewae, I've just looked up, is a 16-bunk hut. So, yeah, a bit more roomy. Slightly further walk. I think it's about 4 or 5 hours to Waitewaewae.
Is that 4 or 5 hours of experienced trampers walk, or 4 or 5 hours of me and Alan?
You're way younger, though, Dunk. You should be fine.
I like that you grouped us together, Duncan. Thank you.
Duncan, you're what, 32? You're sweet.
You're spring chicken. You can't complain.
You've seen me run at 5-a-side like for about 30 seconds and I die, so you'll be fine.
There's some good knobs close to Waitewaewae Hut too, Alan. I don't know if you've looked at this yet.
I mean, I was going to, spend a lot of time investigating all of that, yeah. If I do make it to a knob, then it's going to be featured, isn't it, I guess?
Well, that's the question for Jerry then. Which is the closest knob to Waitewaewae Hut?
Can we get to a knob?
There's shoulder knob just above it.
There you go. That's what I was looking at.
You want to go to shoulder knob, Al?
There we are then. That'll do. I mean, when you say just above, is it like, 400-metre climb?
Vertical.
Yeah,
Steep
it
cliff.
goes from about 380 metres to about 1,310.
Oh my god. No.
Yeah, that's not worth it. No knob's worth that, Jerry.
There's junction knob right next to it.
How high is
It's
that?
an extra 65.
You can double knob it.
Get 2 knobs at once. But a tough afternoon, all in all. No, if there was one on the way, like I don't know if I want to go out of my way for knob. at this stage.
Well, I would say that the two differences between Pen Creek and Waitewaewae in terms of getting there is Pen Creek slowly goes up until you get to about Field Hut. And then you get onto what's called Tabletop, which is where the ridge opens right up a bit. And then you take a left-hand turn off that ridge and down a really, really, really steep...
A backwards one.
Yeah, it's a back. There's lots of backwards, Al. That's where I was a little concerned.
About me.
That would be the point where I'd be going, Al, you got this, bro.
And every step down backwards, in the morning, you've got to go back up it.
Yeah. That's a good feeling, that, yeah.
Versus Waitewaewae, where once you get over the really big, massive slip, which is like a kilometre down to the river, I don't know that for sure, but I'm trying to...
It's a big slip.
Yeah, it's a big slip. And you've got to go over it now because the track's gone. It gently, it definitely doesn't gently undulate up. It's jarring a little bit. Like you go quite steep up and then down again and then up and then until you get to a part called Plateau. And then it's just a bit of a meander down, isn't it, Kentos?
Yeah. The appeal for me for Waitewaewae is it's a known entity. I've been up to Field Hut. I haven't dropped off Tabletop down into Pen, so I kind of don't. But if Jerry says it's steep and there's lots of backwards,
but it'd be no more than any other.
No, yeah. I remember Waitewaewae. I remember I found it a little bit like I expected it to be really mellow because it's just no major altitude. You're kind of just going along a river. But when we did it, there was a lot of windfall. And it was actually a bit harder going than I thought, but it's been cleared recently. So I think from memory, like once you get through that first kind of hour and a half of it being like a little bit up and down, as Jerry said, once you hit plateau, then you drop down and you end up at the river, and then from river to the hut, which is a nice kind of...
And we could cross the river?
Yeah, my preference when going to Waitewaewae is to drop into the river for the last bit and just walk along the riverbed and then cross...
As long as it's not too high.
And as long as it's not too high. Otherwise, you just have a bit of a continuous walk around the river. But, so Waitewaewae, I know more about it than I do the Pen Creek drop-off. But, yeah.
Have we inspired you at all yet, Al?
I mean, I'm slightly more interested in the first night bit. Yeah. And then, I can just,
the walk which the 2.5-year-old can do, you reckon?
Yeah, I can do that bit, but yeah, like you told me that the one that we did before was like a really easy one, and that was like probably as hard as I want to do, and this is harder than that, and it's August, and that's probably where my thoughts are right now, Jerry.
I understand, Al. I don't want to push anyone too far out of their comfort zone.
But I'm definitely more interested in this first night occasion now that I can just basically, wear my slippers, if you like.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll have to hang out here because of the rats.
I mean, there's some things to be negotiated on how much you're going to carry for me and that, for them 2 minutes, but we'll figure it out.
Okay, chaps. Just between myself and you guys listening right now, if I was a betting man, I reckon we'll be leaning more towards Waitewaewae for this trip. I don't know. I'd love to go to Pen Creek, but I think maybe it's just it's just logistically probably easy to get to Waitewaewae at this stage. But I'm stoked with that, as I'm keen to have a bit of a nosy further up the Otaki River myself from Waitewaewae Hut. Looking for some cool future camping spots, and maybe, just maybe, if it all falls into place, if all the stars align, a camping spot for this trip with the fellas. But that might be needing quite a lot to align, including comfort levels for everyone. And let's see what the weather does. So anyway, let's see. So don't go anywhere. We will join you again right back after the break, where I anticipate we'll probably be at Parawai Lodge, likely hanging out and discussing plans for the next day, I imagine. So we'll join you back right after this.
Oh, we've been walking 2 minutes, so let's take a break. And Jerry's got his boots up, so we'll sit a while don't you go away.
Okay, welcome back. And so we're here now doing it. It's we've done the preview tramp session with Nick, Kent, Duncan, Al, and we're here. We're in Waitewaewae Lodge. We've just had dinner. How are you guys going? All good?
Great, beautiful dinner.
Perfection.
Yeah.
The night's actually quite nice. No rain.
No rain,
No rain.
no wind, lovely conditions.
No strangers. I love it.
We've pitched a tent, and no one's like. I was quite keen to camp out tonight,
You still can.
and no one really.
I knew it's right there.
I was going to tend.
Yeah, but it's a lovely night.
You come with them out the door.
There's a lovely,
And heated seats.
There's a lovely night out there, and I had this decision to make of being like staunch and stoic and saying, no, I'm going to stick to my guns and go tent, or I can just read a book with you guys later tonight.
Enjoy the firewood.
We'll
Nice
see.
to have the option.
Nice to have the option. Okay,
Are
so
you reading books to us tonight? Is that how we're giving us
I've got a new book to start.
Are you reading it to us?
Yeah, I can do.
He does really love it. He's a good, yeah, let's have him before.
Although Kent's soothing tones.
Oh, that's good. They'll put you to sleep. It's calming.
I'm going to chapter each.
And so we've got two more additions to the group that we're not introduced in the preview tramp. Welcome, Oscar. Kia ora, Ben.
Kia ora, Jerry. Kia ora, listeners.
Yep.
Hello.
Two of my other real good mates. So there's, 7 of us all here tonight? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Including Alan, just in case anyone wondered.
Hi, Al.
Yes. Hello.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hey.
Yeah. And Duncan and Goodall, how are you feeling about tomorrow? The weather's going to be terrible.
I'm not worried about it.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit concerned about it.
Well, do you know what? We haven't updated actually where we're going.
Indeed.
So we did make a decision.
Yeah.
We're off to Waitewaewae. And the weather's going to be terrible, apparently. I'm pretty keen to check out the flats beyond Waitewaewae, just off the track.
Jared's going to pitch his tent down the road from the park.
But it might not really be on a... I'm still keen to go on a mish up there anyway.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Keen to see the planes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we might be in Waitewaewae.
Risk of flash flooding.
Yeah.
I think
Maybe.
I think based on this hut experience that I'm more keen for the hut than the tent.
This is good.
Waitewaewae Lodge is looking good.
This is cozy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We haven't seen a single rat.
Firewood though.
No, true.
There's no vermin. We brought in our own firewood, so the fire's cranking.
Yeah.
Yeah, cozy.
Would recommend doing that.
Yeah.
It's really nice. Do you guys want
Yeah,
to
I would love to give a bit of context. My name is Oscar, and I'm super excited to be here with Jerry today. Been excited for ages to be here with you all in the bush. I'm excited for the walk tomorrow. Also, a little apprehensive. Weather, slippery. I know the Tararuas, it's muddy. I have done a fair amount of tramping. My experience level as a tramper, I'd say I know about tramping. I have a lot of very good friends who are mad addicted trampers, so I've always, of course, been in the bush with them. But in the last few years, I haven't tramped as much because there's one issue, and that's I'm a surfer.
Of course, yeah. Yeah.
Priorities, I spend all my spare time at the ocean, basically. I fish, I surf, so I need to make sure I facilitate time to get into the bush, and I'm really excited to be here, and I'm going to be doing a lot more tramping. I live in Taranaki. I used to live with Jerry in Island Bay. We used to live together.
We lived together for like 3 years.
Yeah.
2 or 3
Yeah.
years.
And formative times. We were all out of uni. You just graduated. I was with you for your masters and the journey that was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slogging it through some winters.
Yeah.
Some dark
through
winter.
some
The upside down, we used to describe it.
What about you, Ben? Do you want to give a rundown?
Yeah. Kia ora, my name's Ben. Long-time friend of Jerry. I think.
I've mentioned you in heaps of podcasts.
Yeah, I've heard of you. Not physically. You're pretty excited for the tramp tomorrow. Not too afraid of some rain.
Getting wet.
Yeah, getting wet. We'll be under some nice canopies, which will be good.
Yeah. Bit of a slog up to Plateau.
Yeah, we're not on any tops, We'll be fine.
Yeah. Oh, well, thank you so much for joining me. We were with Kentos when he did his baby shower tramp up to Jumbo,
Yeah.
So it's lovely to have the whole crew back together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you plan the date of the birth better than Jerry did?
To not be in the middle of winter in the Tararuas Ranges.
Well, true. No, it was a December birth. It was still pretty
That sounds
windy.
lovely.
It was icy.
We decided to separate, Which was...
Jesus.
Oh, was this Cone Ridge?
Let's just be clear that that's not an option
that
for
was my
tomorrow.
birthday.
Not me and you.
The baby shower was Jumbo. There was icicles up there. It was cold.
It was cold.
It was claggy.
I remember we went for an off-piste mission up the top, and I remember it was Jerry, Ben, and myself, and I remember we found this big rocky ledge, and it was sort of almost sleeting coming through, and the big rocky outcrop had icicles off it. We got to the top of it, and we said, "This is it, Rocky Knob," and we made it. Oh,
That's the right reaction.
yeah, and we made it. Oh, this was going to be where we were going to bring Kent's child first, because we had to all be there then.
Yeah.
The takeaway, though, from that tramp was, just for a little recipe option, rehydrated pork crackling, miso, udon broth.
Wow.
Where I just slowly poached a couple of bags of pork crackling in miso broth for like an hour and a half, and we had like the most, and dried dehydrated mushrooms. We just had like the sickest miso pork belly meal.
So good,
It's just so good.
Yeah.
And then three guys from somewhere came and just scrolled on Tinder all night.
Really?
Oh, that's right. They were part of the scouts.
Yeah, they were the master Tim guards.
It was like a real.
Did they have many hits at the top?
They were getting hits in Dennyville.
Yeah,
They were both sides
and
covered.
you get more
I'd
radius.
never
They just
had
went up there for the reception on either side.
Never had the hard experience where like the top bunk was just aglow with sulphur lights, and it was on Tinder the whole night, and it was kind of funny.
Wow.
One of them boosted down to me. Halfway through the night.
I don't know. But we had a good time, and I think it's an epic tradition. Hopefully we can continue on when other little ones come on.
I'm very humbled that you guys have joined
for
the trip.
Wouldn't be anywhere else.
Just to state it, I think for the rest of the trip, we'll have lots of other check-ins, but I want to talk to Goodall about being a parent as well as yourself. Ken, you've both got kids who are different ages. Elle as well. You're a parent.
Sort of.
Yeah.
Sort of. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Parent adjacent at least.
Yeah.
and just, it's a baby shower tramp, so, try to keep it that way themed, I guess. I don't know.
Just not daddy shower, because I'm not sure what you get when you search that on.
Okay.
Certain
Yeah.
Kind of sounds like you're trying.
Called it. That's what he called it.
So we're going to hand over to Al now because he's got his own segment.
Well, this is my first sort of like group knob of the week, which is intimidating at times. But I will.
Not being hit by many knobs at once.
No, not multiples. No, no. This is a lot going on. So we've got 6 people here today, plus myself. So we'll be making a quiz element of the Know Your Knobs section afterwards, which I know you've all been looking forward to a repeat of. I know it only made one appearance, but it's back, everybody. Know Your Knobs is back. But firstly, we've got to do Knob of the Week. This is Group Knob of the Week, so to speak. The closest knob to where we are is the shoulder knob, which I've seen an episode of South Park where I think that was a thing. But anyway, Jerry, how tall is shoulder knob?
It must be like 1,200, 1,300.
Oh, what are you going for?
I was thinking 1290.
1290.
Yeah.
Nick's looked at the piece of paper, so he's not allowed to answer.
Do you know the answer?
He's looked at the answer.
I reckon.
I mean,
1250.
That's incredible, Kent. You're 20 metres off, 1310.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
That's
Absolute. Never heard of
good
it.
altitude knowledge, if
Holy
you thought of that. How many is there in New Zealand? Shoulder knobs.
How many shoulder knobs?
6.
These are 6 shoulder knobs.
Any of you guys?
8.
Whoa.
2.
There's actually only one. There is a shoulder hill. There's only one shoulder knob. So there we go. For all you multiple knob fans, that's disappointing, I think.
Sorry.
The closest hut to the shoulder knob.
Time.
Oh, no, it'll be Anderson Memorial or Dracophyllum. It'll be Dracophyllum.
Well, no, it's close between Anderson Memorial and Waitewaewae. Look pretty close.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're pretty close. There's like three of them in like a triangle.
It's Waitewaewae.
Yeah, it's pretty much looks as close as any of the others. But I don't know if that's up hills. Like on a map, it looks pretty close.
Does that mean we get to see shoulder knob on our walk?
Apparently, it's an option. You might get to see a knob on this walk. Yeah. So, Jerry, how much time have you spent on that particular knob?
No time.
No, you haven't visited it.
I haven't
That
visited
is disappointing for shoulder knob.
Sorry.
Have you seen it?
No.
No, so have you ever yearned for shoulder knob?
You're a shoulder knob virgin.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
No, you never wanted
I mean, like, I do want to go out there.
You do, yeah. All right.
So
well,
yes.
Well, that's good.
Yes, I
That's
have.
good, everyone. Right. So that's a knob of the week. Shoulder knob, everybody.
Shoulder knob.
Well done. Well done, shoulder knob. All right. So now on to know your knobs. This is Know Your Knobs. Deceptively hard. I've grouped people by their intrepidness in my mind. I don't know if this is true or it's based on any facts at all, but basically I think Jerry and Kent are the most intrepid, so they can't be on the same team.
Yeah, correct.
And then Ben and Oscar, you've always been a double act. So I think you've basically got the same skills. In my mind, you're the same person. One of you's on one side, one of you's on the other. And then Nick and Duncan, you look ill-prepared for this. So you're on opposite sides. So we've got Jerry, Duncan and Ben on one team. And then Kent, Nick and Oscar on the other.
Nailed the
Cycles are rain.
And the winners get a bag of Skittles.
Come on,
here. And to make you feel welcome, I've found you all a geographical feature with your name in New Zealand.
Thank you.
So Jerry's got a bluff on the west coast. Jerry's Bluff is on the west coast. There's a little Ben in Tasman, which I thought was nice, and a Perry Saddle just close. So that's nice.
Another one.
Still the same. Yeah.
Ridden that saddle.
Yeah.
Kent, your passage is in Northland.
Really?
Yes, Kent Passage. Duncan, you've got a knob in Otago. Yes. Well done.
It makes sense.
That's just me.
He lives in the company coast now.
There's an Allen Swamp in Auckland, which I've never visited, but that sounds glamorous.
Definitely you.
And then finally, there's the Nick. In the West Coast, and I didn't know if that was just a person who's got like the title, and you have to go there and beat them in a fist fight, and then you become the Nick, and only other Nicks can challenge you. That's somewhere on the West Coast.
If that is the case, I'm keen to go and challenge.
Okay, so that's the Nick on the West Coast, or Nick Creek, pretty close to the Nick. So there we go. You've all got your own geographical features there. Right. First question.
Right.
You have to name which one of these is a real knob in the Tararua Ranges, which one is made up in my mind, and which one is one of 350 DJ names I gave to Jerry during the time we lived together. We have long knob, pyramid knob, or twisty knob.
What was the other one?
So there's long knob, pyramid knob, and twisty knob.
We have an answer.
Okay.
Which way you go?
I kind of think.
Are you locked in?
We're not locked in.
I don't know.
Ask which way you're heading, because I've got one.
Yeah, you've got a gut feeling. Go with your gut feeling.
your gut.
Yeah, 'cause I'm-
All right.
All right, we'll go with Nick first. And what's your team's answer?
For which one?
So which is the fake one?
Oh, shit.
Pyramid.
Pyramid is fake, right?
Right.
Which is the real knob?
Long.
And what is DJ?
Twisty.
Yeah. All right, okay. No, that's not. No, I've got your answer. I'm not saying it's right. Jerry.
Do you want to say this one?
So what's the fake one?
Long knob.
Right, okay. What's the real one?
Pyramid knob.
And what's Jerry's DJ name?
Twisty knob.
I'm afraid the points go to this side. Long knob is made up.
Well played.
All right.
I love how everyone got twisty knobbers, Jerry.
I mean, it's a good DJ name. I don't know why DJ Twisty Knob didn't catch on, but never mind. Right, so now, one of these is a real knob, the other two are fake. Can you pick out the real one? There is butcher knob, baker knob, and candlestick maker knob.
What was the first one? Butcher.
Yeah.
And one's real.
One is real.
What was the second one? Baker's knob.
Butcher knob, baker
baker,
knob,
and candlestick
maker knob.
I see what you've done there.
Yeah.
I kind of like butcher.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, that was my initial.
That's my thought.
Yeah, let's go for that.
Yeah, lock it in.
Yeah.
Right, they're locked in. Right.
We're going to go
This-
with butcher knob.
Right.
There's a way.
Correct. 1 point each. It's 2-1 to Jay's team. Right. Another one, yeah. One real, two fake.
Okay.
Richard's knob, Robert's knob, or Russell's knob? Three good strong male knobs there.
Can you say them again?
Richard's knob, Robert's knob, or Russell's knob? No, they want a mistake. There's one mistake in it.
You guys wrong?
Yeah.
We're going with Richard's knob.
The real one is Russell's knob.
Incorrect. Richard's knob. Richard's knob wins.
So damn Alan's alleyway, just dick knob. See Alan going, yeah, this is brilliant. Richard's knob.
Right, so
We ruled it out straight away.
We did.
know your knobs question 4.
Okay.
What year did David Seymour become active? 2012, 2014 or 2016?
That's good.
That's a good one.
Became act leader.
Yes. 2012, 2014 or 2016?
Duncan. 2016.
All right.
Yeah, we're on the same.
It's actually 2014. We're all on there. So it's 3-1. There is only one question left. So
Make up some ground.
We won already.
Yeah.
we'll do that last one. Right. I'm going to give you 3 knobs.
Yeah.
And you have to tell me how many of these are true in New Zealand, not just in the Tararuas. This is wider in New Zealand.
That's important.
But not beyond New
because I know so many ranges outside of the top.
Yeah, exactly. So we've got square knob, circle knob, and triangle knob.
This was on the
How
podcast
many are
recently.
real? How many are real?
It was on the podcast.
One of them might have been.
Can you give the options again, please, Alan?
Square knob, circle knob, triangle knob. The shapes. of the knobs.
How many are true? Oh, it is.
Yes. How many are real knobs in New Zealand?
How many knobs in total are there in New Zealand, Alan?
Triangle, circle.
More than 100.
Triangle, circle, is it not?
Square.
Square.
Circle's too obvious.
Just triangle, circle.
It's a triangle circle.
Yeah.
Okay, we've got it.
All right.
2.
Oh, 2.
You've both gone for 2. It's actually 3. They're all real knobs in New Zealand. So, there you go. So you got 1 out of 5. You do not know your knobs.
No, we do not.
Chaps, unfortunately. 3 out of 5. Well done. You sort of know your knobs.
Thank you.
Well done, everyone.
You can call your knobheads.
Well played.
There you
Do you
go.
know? Do you know?
Go
I,
and fetch the Skittles.
I was at work. I was at work.
Congratulations.
Well done, gents. There you go. Congratulations.
Don't share them.
So how many knobs are there in the $20?
I don't know. That's a really good question.
Quite a few.
Quite a few.
Yeah.
So
Thank you.
tomorrow we're heading off to Waitewaewae.
Yeah.
I've got to take down a tent.
You might still sleep in it.
It's going to be bad weather. We'll get quite
Well,
wet.
tomorrow's looking. I thought
Tomorrow looks all
Oh, is it fine? Is it fine?
Tomorrow's
heavy
not
at
too
night.
late tomorrow night.
It's heavy at night.
Yeah.
It
We
might
could
rain-
miss it tomorrow.
It might rain
The rain
after
hour
we
is
get to
like
the heart.
yeah.
It's coming home on Sunday.
Sunday's turn southerly as well. The wind
I
swings round and the
It's supposed to turn to shit in the evening.
Tomorrow.
Some point
yeah.
between 3 and 6 it's supposed to turn to shit.
Yeah.
Tomorrow or Sunday.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, Sunday is supposed to be shit overnight
want us
and then
to
also
do that?
shit in the evening.
Oh, so there's a bit of a day window on Sunday.
Sunday morning,
So
as of the midday today forecast, was all right.
okay. So that might be an incentive to kind of.
By all right, I mean like drizzle and showers.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Okay, well that kind of sounds like well planned.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Finally test the cactus raincoat out. I've never had to actually walk in the rain.
How's the
I've done it for like
raincoat
2
scenarios?
years.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, it would be good. So the next time we'll be on this, we'll be probably on the track. Over and out.
Over and out.
It's 3:10 on my watch, and we're at Waitewaewae. Yeah. We've had a good walk in.
Yeah.
This morning. What time did we leave? About 9?
9.
About 9.
On the dot.
We're up at about 6:45, I think.
Yeah.
I had to take down the tent from outside.
That no one slept in.
That no one slept in. But we had a pretty snug night in Tararua.
Yeah. Lovely.
Yeah.
No.
All to ourselves.
All to ourselves, which I was surprised.
Yeah.
Apart from the possum, but
No rat activity.
No rat activity. There was a possum on the roof last night, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Didn't get in.
Yeah.
And we bought firewood from home, and that made
that
a big
was
difference.
Yeah.
That was really good.
Our fires were burning.
Yeah.
So we left at about 9 o'clock. And it's taken us about 5.5 hours.
About 20-ish, yeah.
Yeah.
decent lunchtime break.
Arrived at 2:30.
It's a bit of a slog getting up to Plateau, isn't it?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After Plateau, pretty easy.
Yeah.
And we walked the river to end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which was a nice change.
Yeah.
Cold feet.
Yeah.
Cold feet.
Yeah.
Some, well,
Big
yeah.
feet.
Cold pies.
Should we do a bit of a check-in? Duncan, how are you, mate?
Fellas.
Pretty tired, eh?
Yeah.
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 Like an apple goes better on the much.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Didn't appreciate that, river.
Nah.
When you could have just stayed on the track, bro.
Yeah.
Why did you follow us?
For some reason, I thought that was the more sensible. Then walking the track by myself.
Yeah.
That's probably wrong.
You're going to get the fireball for us soon, aren't you? Yeah.
Have you got fire starter capabilities?
Probably not, no.
Oh,
It's about we head up. Yeah. Oscar, how are
I
you,
might
mate?
have my practical skills good.
I'm great. It was a beautiful day. It was super good to be at the hut.
Yeah.
The walk was great. Perfect length. Feeling it in the body a little bit, but it went very quickly.
Yeah. Pretty sweet.
Beautiful spots for lunch, lots of amazing trees and little valleys. Happy ass.
Yeah. Feeling good. Definitely was ready for the hut to arrive.
Yeah.
I was pretty much ready to mellow it out for the day. Lungs felt it early. But other than that, yeah, nice wander. Freshly, fairly maintained track. And arrived at a beautifully maintained Waitewaewae hut.
Yeah.
And just had some miso and migraine.
Feeling good, eh?
Which is perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. See?
What about you, Ben?
Oh, feeling good, thanks, Jerry. Yeah.
Sweet, mate.
Yeah, it's a nice little meander into the Tararuas compared to some of the previous trips we've done. Yeah.
I was saying before, it's just not one of these stock standard, like, vertical up trips.
Yeah, it's a lot less of a savage incline than a lot of the.
Which was nice. Nice for a change.
It's gentle.
And the track's looking great, eh? Like, it's
Yeah.
rated.
Yeah.
It's been well done. Well
It's
looked
been very
after.
well done.
Credit to the backcountry network.
The slip has definitely increased in.
Yeah. It's looking
It was a
lovely.
long way down. It was fun.
Yeah.
No, it was getting close though.
Yeah.
And this afternoon we might go to Mush.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah.
Trout spotting.
Trout spotting.
It's anyone already.
Yeah, on the river.
Yeah.
We're going to go past the bridge, and that track that'll take you up to Nichols, eh?
Yes. And drop into that river, which has been the subject of this podcast
Yeah.
on our episode.
Further up.
The sunny open
Yeah, that
place.
Yeah, that utopia.
The utopia. The place.
An afternoon stroll to Utopia.
Yeah.
I'm looking for campsites, but I'm probably not going to get my way.
Yeah.
I've got to even ask you, sorry, mate.
Yeah, all good, mate. All good. Like Ken, I think, happy to see the hub when we did.
Yeah.
The muscles were feeling it. Knees were starting to go, mate.
Yeah.
A bit older than you pricks.
Yeah.
But nah, excited, mate. It's good.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Well, maybe the next check-in tonight, I want to talk to you and Kent about being dads, because this is my baby shower.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Can we get your daddy shower?
Daddy chat.
Baby shower training.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll be back very soon.
Kia ora, Duncan.
Kia ora. How you going?
Not too bad.
It's good to hear.
Yeah. It's It's about 7:15 Sunday morning. Did you sleep well?
Oh, I slept better than last night. So,
Better than the Friday night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Improvement's always good.
Did anyone snore?
Yeah, they did. But I was a little bit further away from Kent at this time, so...
Right. Me?
Yeah, you did as well.
I've been told I don't snore at all by my lovely lady.
Then
She's
a liar.
Okay. All right. Didn't affect anyone's sleep though, did it?
Nah.
Oscar snored a few times, but every time he snored, you woke up. Every time. So you were like, rather than receiving them quietly.
That's good.
That's
good while training. Kent, there's some lessons for you.
And we had quite a lot of rain last night, didn't we, lads?
Yeah.
That was quite nice. Drowned out the snoring.
And to the point where we had a bit of a leak.
Yeah.
Not over the beds, though.
Not over the beds, but on the food bench.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll write that in the intentions book.
We need to email Brett Gillies.
We'll email Brett Gillies, yeah. And we had quite a lot of rain last night. Has the river gone up, you reckon?
No, not much. Maybe a bit.
Maybe a touch.
We'll find out when Ben walks back into that pool down the river.
Yeah.
I was thigh deep. Like crutch deep inside.
And the Coolmish yesterday.
Yeah.
It's a nice area going up to the eastern Waitewaewae.
Really nice section of track just before the bridge past the hut. Super beautiful.
Ossie saw a trout down here, but we didn't see any.
Oh yeah, we saw a
It
trout.
was a little bit dirty.
Yeah.
Didn't quite find any suitable campsites where it was anticipated they would be.
Yeah, I was looking for some sort of particular utopian spot but
there's some further up the eastern Waitewaewae.
Yeah. There's some good
But
places.
we had the hut to ourselves.
Again. Yeah, real good point, Oscar. I can't believe we had Waitewaewae and Putaway all to ourselves. Yeah.
We were saying before, without counting our chickens and we'll touch some wood, we may have played a master stroke with the weather forecast.
Well, it's rained a lot overnight and it might not really start again too much this morning.
And it's meant that we've had huts.
Yeah.
Myself,
Yeah.
I think.
And the people that were talking to me about going out beforehand were like, "Oh, you're keen." Well, we are. Well, we are. In terms of this being Jerry's baby shower tramp, we've just been talking about a few baby-related matters.
Mm-hmm.
We've been talking about names last night.
Yeah.
You asked us if we've got a short list either way.
Mm-hmm.
Including last names.
Including last names.
And middle names.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we've just covered off smooth birthing hopes and dreams, and also latching and lactation specialists if needed.
Yes.
Yeah.
And also yesterday touched on most excited for and biggest fears.
Oh yeah.
Attached.
Yeah. You asked me what I'm most excited about, and that was actually quite a hard one.
Mm.
Yeah.
It is a hard question, yeah.
Yeah. Goodall's regular.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No concerns there.
Yeah. Very good. Okay, well, we're off for a pretty soggy trip out this morning, and we'll probably check back in later on or for a post review tramp.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. This is the last little check-in post the tramp. We're actually all back home now. It's been a really, really wet Sunday. It rained a lot overnight in the hut, but Waitewaewae did us really good though. And we had a really good walk out today. It probably started torrentially pouring down around 12:31ish, and by that point we were most of the way out. So it was the lovely last part of that trip where you sort of come down off that sort of undulating incline or a decline for us, and onto sort of that old logging railway where they used to haul a lot of trees out. That was quite nice, but we got it in the rain. It was really, really also really steep and slippery on the way out. Steep because you got to go right over that slip, and slippery because God did it, and chucked down a lot of water this afternoon. So, but I think everyone had a really good time. It was great having Oscar and Ben, and Kent, my old flatmates, very good friends of mine, and then Duncan and, Goodall for their first tramp, because it's not just about a baby shower for me. I think today it was, their first tramp. So, yeah, but great to have, good friends on a baby shower tramp for me. I felt really privileged that they were happy to come out and enjoy not great conditions this weekend, but it's been pretty good company. So yeah. Okay, I'll leave it there. We're all safe and home now, and we'll come together pretty soon for a post-trip review.
I thought we might do a roll call because we're not quite all here, are we? So, Oscar? Is Oscar
Yeah,
here?
I am here.
Good old
With bells on.
Present.
Ben?
Present.
Kintos?
Mm.
Okay.
Absolutely
That's noted. Alan? That's unusual. Okay, noted. Duncan? I think that he's not talking to me anymore, so he's not gonna. Yeah, so it makes sense. That's on brand.
The cuddle ties.
Yeah. Oh well, lads, it's been a wee while since the tramp. Now it's been probably 10 days. How are we going? Did that tramp fill your cup again? Did you see the good in life after? Did you have the fever?
It was great, mate. I found I have got fond memories mostly of the tramp, and it's been a good conversation starter with other people that I've found out are also trampers who also either have the fever or are very close to getting the fever. So it's been certainly a worthwhile one, mate, and then had some stories to tell, which is always nice.
Mm.
Of course, we've got a Monday afternoon podcast every week from my work. And we do have to have a little catch up about the weekend. So, of course, that afternoon, we chatted about the fact that I'd been bush for the weekend, and gave the Tararua Fever a plug as well. But yeah, as I say, I had nothing but good things to say. To be honest, mate, it's been a fair fond looking back to those few days we spent in the Tararua Ranges.
Yeah, no, thanks for the shout out, mate. We appreciated it.
Shout out. Yeah.
I'm sure your listenership just grew enormously. Property and tramping must be giant.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, what about you, Oscar?
Definitely caught the fever once again. The fever is back. I've been feeling incredible post-tramp. Felt incredibly well rested. Body feels good. Been for a few walks since. Feel fit. Yeah, and nothing but fond memories, and always makes me realise I need to get back in the Tararua Ranges. It's a special place, and it's been too long.
Nice, man. Yeah, what about you, Ben?
Yeah, man, I had a pretty awesome time. I was pretty stoked that the weather held out just towards the end. I think, when we were getting into our cars, it was probably the heaviest that it was actually the whole tramp, which was awesome.
Perfect. Yeah.
I think in terms of I know I've probably been on about a dozen tramps now, Jerry. I was saying that it's probably one of the easier ones we've done, one of the more manageable ones. Sometimes you like to push the limits every now and then.
Yeah. Did you guys ache for days after the tramp?
I wasn't too bad. It took a couple of days probably to fully recover, but the muscles were pretty sore the day after. The worst thing for me was I got some chafage in an area which was not ideal. So that was a bit of a rude awakening the next day. But it was pretty quickly gone. I got the right cream and we were away. But that was not pleasant. That was not pleasant.
Awesome. Yeah, I don't know. It felt like I'd done a bigger tramp than I actually had.
I definitely think I got away lightly with the pack weight. My pack was light. I don't know how that happened, but it was great, and my legs felt good.
Pack smarter, not fuller, probably.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Rely on your mates. I flew in that day, so I had very little gear. I was on skimp. I just sort of flew in. Kent sorted me out with food, and we were away. So, got away with a light pack. Great.
I got to tell you one story. My friend who I borrowed some of the gear off, including the pack, and he asked me how it was on Sunday afternoon or whatever, and just texting him and saying, had a great time, stayed in the 2 huts, and we had no one else in the hut with us. And he was so jealous. He was like, I've been going into the Tararuas Ranges for 15 years, and he has never, ever had one night without anyone not staying with him, let alone 2 in a row. Like, I just can't believe how much we lucked it with, like you say, weather being, and then the huts themselves. And then, yeah, it was just a perfect couple of days, really. Couldn't have gone better.
Yeah.
Yeah, fantastic.
Go tramping on a marginal forecast. It's the one. That's it. It looked worse than it actually was. It was fine. We got a little bit wet, but it's always a little bit wet in the Tararuas, you know.
Exactly. I did say to my mate, it's like, go in the winter, you might get a hunt by yourself.
Yeah. The February tramper.
I love it.
That's it.
Look, I always joke that the more cold and miserable, the better, eh?
Yeah.
Well, then you really appreciate the comforts that you have, right? The beautiful coffee, the warm sleeping bag, cup of miso, beautiful stuff, mate.
We had fires both nights. Lush.
If you're tenting in the pouring rain, I mean, how good, right?
I don't know about that.
Okay. Yeah, I was just going to say a big thank you to you guys for taking time out of your weekends. I mean, it was great catching up with some of my closest mates. Going on a tramp with you guys, you and Duncan and Goodall, getting to out there, getting to experience it after listening to some of these episodes and going, what the hell is this all about? I was very humbled. So yeah, sure.
Thanks for having us, Jerry.
Thanks, Jerry.
For putting effort in. It was a pleasure.
It really was. Some great yarns.
Yeah.
Good fun.
Well, the Tararua Fever is a great cure for things like preparing to be a dad, because I feel like I'm ready now. Having spent
You've done your last tramp.
Yeah. Well,
the last one. Yeah.
I was joking in the first part of the episode. Are we calling it Jerry's final tramp?
No.
Lex keeps saying absolutely not.
Absolutely.
In fact, we've got to raise those little splashes in there, eh?
Yeah, too right.
Yeah. All right. Ka kite. Okay, well, let's leave it there for today. Thank you for joining for another episode, and I hope it's been enjoyable. I know that it hasn't been the most enlightening regarding tramping bits and our relative love for chatting about in-depth knowledge of the Tararua Ranges. But I do feel very blessed to have a bunch of mates who are not only happy to come with me and do something that I completely love, but also willing to be turned into a silly podcast episode and then, them featuring on it. I do love them very much. And I forget how much I probably took it for granted living in Wellington when I did, and I could go anywhere whenever I wanted, basically any weekend. But that's okay, as I'm about to go on a slightly different adventure now with the person that I adore the most in my life, so that's very exciting. And in the meantime, with the baby on the way, Finn and I will try and, continue to get you a monthly episode of The Fever. But please bear with us over the next wee while, as we might be juggling a few things, Lex and I especially. But nevertheless, we love you so much, and thank you for always listening, and we'll catch you on the next one. Waitewaewae. Okay, another episode done. Saving to Finn, very good. Babaloosh! Should we put the jug on for a cuppa? Maybe settle in for a movie? Get our canoodle on?
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, Babaloosh, come over here for a sec.
What's up?
Just looking at the map. How long do you think it'll take us to do a loop over the Wainoa Pinnacles from Cow Creek and back again?
Oh my God, babe, you're obsessed. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, that does look cool.